I want to share a memory with you. A few years ago, every morning I would cook 2 eggs and thought I was doing something amazing for my health. Everyone says eggs are the king of protein, right? One day when I went for a checkup, my doctor looked at me and asked, "Are you sure you're getting enough protein for your muscles?" I laughed and said, "Of course I eat eggs every day." But he just shook his head. That was the day I learned a very important truth. Eggs have about 13 grams of protein per 100 grams. That's not a bad number, but it's definitely not the best. While there are foods that have 4 to 5 times more protein, and most people over 60 don't even know they exist. Over time, if we don't get enough protein, our muscles gradually waste away, our steps become slower, our legs get weaker, and our risk of falling increases. For this very reason, today I want to share with you the top 10 foods that have more protein than eggs. We'll start from number 10 and get to a food that scientists are studying to see how it can rebuild the muscles of people who have had a stroke. Can't believe it? But everything I'm saying is based on scientific research. Before we start, take a moment and leave us a comment. Where are you watching this video from, and how is your energy level these days? We read all these comments, and we love to hear from you. All right, let's get started. Food number 10, Greek yogurt. Fat-free, strained, and really powerful. Every 100 grams has about 10 grams of protein. That's almost twice as much as an egg without the extra fat. Its secret is in the preparation method. It's strained 3 times, the whey and lactose are digested, and what remains is a thick, creamy, high-protein yogurt that's easy to digest. A study showed that adults who consumed 20 grams of dairy protein daily after 12 weeks preserved their muscles 25% better, especially when combined with walking. It easily fits into your daily routine, and even if you're a bit sensitive to lactose, it's easy to digest. Choose the plain, non-fat version, not the ones with added fruit or sugar. Want to make it even more beneficial? Add a spoonful of flaxseed or a handful of fresh berries, blend it into a smoothie, or make a delicious dip. Now get ready, because the next food is a powerhouse of protein that you probably have in your kitchen, untouched for years. Number 9. Cooked chickpeas. Every 100 grams contains about 11 grams of protein, providing slow and steady support for your muscles. But chickpeas aren't just about protein, they're also packed with fiber. Fiber helps with gut health, regulates blood sugar, and reduces inflammation. All of these are important for maintaining muscle as you age. Research has shown that people who replace part of their animal protein with legumes lost up to 26% less muscle. Chickpeas are also an excellent source of magnesium, which is essential for muscle function and recovery. For better absorption, it's best to soak chickpeas overnight before cooking. After that, you can make roasted snacks, stews, or curries with them. And get ready, because the next food is small, but its power is truly amazing. Number 8. Cooked quinoa. Every 100 grams contains about 14 grams of complete protein, meaning it provides all 9 essential amino acids needed for muscle building and repair. Quinoa is rich in lysine, which is important for muscle repair, calcium absorption, and collagen production. Research has shown that regular consumption of quinoa can improve muscle strength, especially in the legs. For better absorption, it's best to soak it before cooking, and you can cook it with vegetable or bone broth. It's easy to use in food bowls, for breakfast, or along with vegetables and eggs. Even regular consumption of a small amount can help with energy and muscle recovery. And the best part is that just 3/4 of a cup per day can significantly improve your muscle recovery and energy levels. Of course, only if it is consumed regularly. Now get ready, because the next food is a source of protein that athletes love. But strangely, most older adults have forgotten about it. Before we continue, if you enjoy this type of video, subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss anything. I upload videos every night at 10, and I might share a small tip that could save your life. Support the production of these videos with your likes and comments, and if you wish, through super thanks. Also, write your age, city, and name in the comments so we can connect better. Number 7. Pumpkin seeds. There are about 19 grams of protein in every 100 grams. But its main value lies in its minerals. It's rich in magnesium, iron, and zinc. Magnesium is essential for muscle contraction, iron for delivering oxygen to the muscles, and zinc for muscle repair and recovery. Regular consumption can help reduce muscle inflammation and maintain muscle strength. The best way to consume it is raw and unsalted, on yogurt, in smoothies, or ground up. Now get ready, because the next food is a source of protein that's usually seen on gym menus, but when used correctly, it can make a big difference for older adults. Number 6. Tempeh. With 20 grams of protein per 100 grams, tempeh goes far beyond what eggs offer. But what really sets it apart isn't just the protein content, but the way it's delivered. Unlike tofu, which is made from soy milk, tempeh is made from whole soybeans that are fermented, and this process changes everything. Fermentation not only makes digestion easier for older adults, but also releases additional nutrients that protect muscles from age-related breakdown. Tempeh contains all types of essential amino acids, meaning your body can actually use it to rebuild and maintain muscle. It's also naturally packed with leucine, an amino acid that triggers muscle growth. This is especially important for people over 60 when the body responds less to protein. But another benefit that most people overlook is gut health. Thanks to fermentation, tempeh contains probiotics, which are beneficial gut bacteria. These microbes not only aid digestion, but also directly affect how the body absorbs and uses protein. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that older adults with a healthy and diverse gut microbiome retained 18% more muscle over the course of a year compared to those with poor gut health, even if they had similar diets. To add tempeh to your meals, slice it thinly and fry it with a bit of tamari or apple cider vinegar. This method creates a rich and delicious flavor without the need for sugar or a lot of oil. You can crumble it into stews, layer it in sandwiches, or sprinkle it over salads. With its firm texture and nutty flavor, tempeh is an excellent substitute for meat in almost any dish. Now get ready, because the next food is a whole new category of protein that can slowly but effectively make a big difference for people over 63. Number 5. Spirulina. For every 100 grams, spirulina has about 29 grams of protein, almost 3 times the protein you get from eggs. Studies show that up to 85% of spirulina's protein is absorbable. This means your muscles can absorb it more easily and turn it into strength compared to many animal protein sources. And because spirulina contains all types of essential amino acids, including a large amount of leucine, it sends a clear message to your aging muscles. It's time for regeneration. But spirulina isn't just protein. This substance fights one of the silent enemies of muscle health in the elderly, chronic inflammation. Spirulina contains a compound called phycocyanin, which, according to a study published in the journal Nutrients in 2022, can reduce levels of C-reactive protein, CRP, by up to 32%, a key marker of inflammation. At the same time, spirulina increases nitric oxide levels, which helps improve blood flow so that nutrients reach muscle fibers more quickly and repair the muscles. You don't need to gulp down large spoonfuls of powder to see its effects. An easy way to use it is to add a teaspoon to your morning smoothie with banana, spinach, and walnuts, or stir it into warm oatmeal after cooking, or mix it into energy bowls with dates, seeds, and nuts for a protein-rich snack. Just 1 teaspoon a day, if consumed regularly, can significantly improve your muscle strength, energy, and recovery within a few weeks. Now get ready, because the next food is a source of protein that goes beyond just muscle repair. Number 4. Hemp seeds. With about 35 grams of protein per 100 grams, hemp, unlike many plant sources, provides all the essential amino acids in the right proportions for building and repairing muscle. This is a rare feature. Even quinoa, which is often considered a complete protein, can't match the amino acid profile of hemp as precisely as hemp does. Why does this matter after 60 years of age? Because as you get older, your body becomes more resistant to absorbing protein. A review in Frontiers in Nutrition in 2021 showed that elderly people who consumed complete plant-based proteins like hemp daily maintained their muscle mass better, recovered faster after exercise, and experienced less fatigue compared to those who used incomplete protein sources. Hemp seeds are also a rich source of omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids, including a specific acid called GLA, gamma-linolenic acid. GLA has been shown to support joint health, reduce inflammation, improve mental clarity, and even provide protective benefits for the heart. All of these are important factors for healthy aging. The simplest way to consume them is to eat them raw. Just one spoonful is enough. You can sprinkle them over warm vegetables, add them to oatmeal, or blend them into a smoothie. Their soft texture and mild, nutty flavor make it easy to add them to any meal. One important point, don't cook them at high heat because their delicate oils break down and their benefits are reduced. Now get ready, because the next food is a source of protein that not only boosts muscle recovery, but may also help restore muscle strength at the cellular level. And yet, almost no one over 60 eats it. Number 3, seitan. This food, also known as wheat meat, is a dense, meat-like substance made from wheat gluten and provides about 39 grams of protein per 100 grams. This is almost equal to the highest protein cuts of meat, but without the saturated fat, digestive heaviness, or inflammation that usually comes with animal products. What makes seitan stand out for people over 60 is that the body can surprisingly break it down and absorb it very well. During the processing of seitan, most of the wheat starch and fiber are digested, leaving behind a rich form of pure protein. This is great news for the aging digestive system, which often has trouble extracting nutrients from heavy or complex meals. In fact, a study published in Clinical Nutrition Spain in 2022 showed that elderly people who included rich plant-based proteins like seitan in their diet maintained 21% more lean muscle mass compared to those who followed regular diets. Seitan is naturally low in fat and carbohydrates, which makes it a smart choice for people with diabetes, high cholesterol, or those looking to lose weight. This protein provides real strength without raising blood sugar or adding extra calories. Seitan is very versatile in cooking. Its chewy and satisfying texture gives the sensation of real meat, even more so than tofu or tempeh. You can slice it and fry it with garlic and olive oil, or make it into grilled strips for a plant-based barbecue full of flavor and texture. For greater effect, try to consume it with vitamin C-rich vegetables like bell peppers or cabbage, because the non-heme iron in seitan is better absorbed in the presence of vitamin C. And if you think this is the end of the story, wait, because food number 2 goes even further. Number 2, Parmesan cheese. This cheese contains about 42 grams of protein per 100 grams, more than eggs, more than most meats, and more than twice the protein of milk or cottage cheese. What's its real magic? Because Parmesan is aged between 12 to 36 months, its proteins are partially broken down into free amino acids. This makes it very easy to digest, which becomes especially important as we age and enzyme production decreases. Parmesan is also rich in leucine, an amino acid that the body needs to initiate muscle protein synthesis. Just 30 grams of Parmesan contains more than 1.5 grams of leucine, which is enough to stimulate muscle growth. It's easy to use. Sprinkle it over roasted vegetables, omelets, or grain bowls. A few spoonfuls can be a powerful protein booster without increasing the volume of your meal. And finally, the number 1 food isn't something you'll find in the dairy aisle or the meat section. This food is rich and dense, packed with a type of protein your muscles truly need. But interestingly, almost no one over 60 consumes it. Number 1, dried fish powder. This powder is made by drying low-fat fish like cod or pollock, and it contains 63 grams of protein per 100 grams. That's almost twice as much as eggs, even more than chicken breast, and many whey supplements. Its protein is absorbed quickly and efficiently. Muscles can use it almost immediately for repair and growth. This powder is rich in leucine, which is the signal to start muscle protein synthesis. Just 25 grams of the powder contains more than 3 grams of leucine, which is more than enough to stimulate muscle growth. It's easy to consume. Add it to soup, stew, vegetable puree, or oatmeal. Choose the unsalted or preservative-free version. This is a powerful tool for maintaining and rebuilding muscle, especially as you age. To sum up, here are the top 10 muscle-building foods for adults over 60. 1. Dried fish powder. 63 grams of protein, fast absorption, rich in leucine, suitable for swallowing difficulties and low appetite. 2. Parmesan cheese. 42 grams of protein, easy to digest, rich in leucine, stimulates muscle growth. 3. Seitan, wheat meat. 39 grams of protein, low in fat and carbohydrates, easy to digest. 4. Hemp seeds. 35 grams of complete plant-based protein, omega-3 and GLA, reduces inflammation. 5. Spirulina, 29 grams of protein, high absorption, reduces inflammation and increases blood flow. 6. Tempeh, 20 grams of protein, contains leucine and probiotics, helps with muscle recovery. 7. Pumpkin seeds, 19 grams of protein, magnesium, iron, and zinc, reduces muscle inflammation. 8. Cooked quinoa, 14 grams of complete protein, rich in lysine, helps with muscle repair. 9. Cooked chickpeas, 11.2 grams of protein, high in fiber, supports gut health and muscle maintenance. 10. Non-fat Greek yogurt, 10.3 grams of protein, easy to digest, supports muscle health. This list shows that even without eggs, older adults can have a variety of effective protein sources that help maintain their strength, energy, and independence. I sincerely thank you for staying with me until the end of the video. Please like this video, leave a comment, and write the number 1. Also, share it with your friends and family. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell and watch the videos on the screen so you don't miss any important tips. In the next video, an important secret will be revealed, so don't miss it. And finally, I entrust everything to God and hope that you always stay on the path of health and knowledge.